Hi everyone, you welcome back to my channel. My name is Comfort Belford, aka Sandrix. If you're new on my platform, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, share, and comment. A few days ago, my husband bought a dozen of yam, a half a dozen of yam, which was six tubers, and they've been laying down, on the counter for a long while. So I decided to peel them out and preserve them. If you're outside Nigeria or outside Africa, we notice that our African yam are not so favorable here. The weather is not so favorable to our African here, and if we sit them out for too long, they get to spoil easily. And the yam are also very expensive, so it's not one you want to just discard, like it's vegetables. No, we have to just literally leave them, preserve them. And today I'll be showing you how I preserve our African yam. Again, I remember when we first moved, outside Nigeria, we were unable to afford yam. Yam was so expensive. It was like a luxury food. I and my husband, we were students when we first moved, relocated outside Nigeria. And then we wanted to buy yam. We went to an African store and wanted to buy yam. When we are told the price, we just literally gradually just moved away from where the yam was. We felt like it was too much for us to afford. Then it was an era where we used to eat, Irish potato, and then we find that the green plantain was also very cheap. So we added green plantain to our Irish potato. And then after a while, we discovered that we could bake them, and they taste a little bit like roasted yam, and then we make our pepper sauce and we ate with it. It was those days that we enjoyed it, but now God has blessed us, so we're able to afford yam, and also afford it in like half a dozen, so it doesn't hurt to just preserve it. So what you see me doing is like I'm just peeling the yam, and I'm cutting them into size and shape that I will be cooking them in. And then after that, after I finish peeling them out, I also we just wash it. When I'm washing my yam, I also love to just wash out the slimy thing. I use lukewarm water to wash my yam, and then I'll use a Ziploc bag to can them out into the numbers that I'll be cooking. If can them out into 10 counts, 10 pieces per bag, because it's just me and my husband that loves to eat yam. My kids, we are still introducing them to yam. Hopefully, in no time, they will, like it, and they'll start eating a lot of it. So I'm just washing them out, cleaning them out one after the other. I'll sit them out to dry for a little bit, and then I'll bag them. If you notice, I left two bars of yam out. The reason why I did that is because the the slice which I'm watching out is going to be the boiled yam, and then we can mix, vegetable sauce and fish sauce to eat with that. And then the two tubers that I left out, I'll be slicing them out, tiny. I'll be slicing them into tiny pieces. Those yams I'll be frying them, and then I'll fry those ones. So the process of those ones are different because after cutting them out into tiny pieces, I'll wash them out, and then I will salt them. Also, what I noticed that the yam that we have here, we'll buy them fresh. It's not like Nigeria where you can literally, keep your yam and store them for a long time and they still won't spoil. So they get to dehydrate the water and it becomes sweetened over time. But yeah, we can't sit them out. So we add a little bit of sugar when we fry so that we get that sweet taste that we also, used to have back home. So right now, I'm putting the sliced one for cook. I'll be boiling maybe with my beans, and sometimes I'll boil this with and make the sauce with it into the freezer. This can last in the freezer for as long as you know you want to leave it there. It doesn't get spoiled. The only thing is that as soon as you want to boil it, you must have to have the water boiling first, and then as soon as you remove it from the freezer, you're putting them into the boiling water, and it will come out fresh as though you just cut the yam from the peels. So it's really nice. If you haven't learned this process of preserving your yam, please try it. So I'm slicing out the ones that I'll be frying. You see how tiny I slice them into, you know and the shapes and the cubes. I love to slice my yam this way because it makes it so flaky when it's fried. So I'll also be bagging this yam. At this point, I'm going to add the salt. I put them in badges, so I'll add the salt into it, and then I'll add a little bit of sugar, and then I'll mix it up. Again, I'll also bag them into the Ziploc bag and put them in the freezer. When my hot oil is really hot, that's when I take them out and I put into the hot oil. It comes out looking so fresh and very crispy and nice, like the usual one that we have back home. So try this method and let me know at the comment section if you like it. Again, if you're new on my platform, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share and comment. It's been a day. I'm putting them in the freezer right now and it's ready for use anytime. I will see you guys next time with more hacks and new videos. Till I see you, thank you.